right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim and her pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity, to the best of their ability given to them by Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh Bahashem Shai, Lord willing, fall upon our houses. This is Brother Quanah Watts from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp, coming back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will, to straight to the point. But as I was reading, looking on the Newsbreak app, seeing what's going on, ultimately, watching, right, trying to pay attention, right, as we're commanded. And I came across this article right here on globalspec.com. It says, the U.S. government seeks smart surveillance clothing, which I want to grab this real quick and we'll get into. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. That's right, man. Right? Matter of fact, let's go into that in the blue letter, and grab a couple words just to get some better understanding, on who is talking about and what it's talking about, right? 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. We'll read it again. It says 2 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right, man? Let's get a couple words out of that real quick. Satan, which Strong's G 5229. Is that it? Oh, right here. Right, it says Satan is Satanas. Right, Strong's G 4567. It says adversary, one who opposes another in purpose or act. Right. Right. Right, we understand that our adversary, one who's against us, right, who's contrary to us, right, is Esau Edom, right, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, right. When you drop down to the very bottom, it says what, man? A Satan-like man, right. So this is ultimately speaking, about Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, right. When we read, in Revelations, it's like in Revelations 2 and 10, where it talks about the devil shall cast some of you into prison, right? It goes into basically, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick, man, right? Just to build some context, right? And we'll come back to this 2 Corinthians, and continue on that, right? Revelations 2 and 10 says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, right, shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. And we know that this is ultimately going to come to pass, right? And we're in that time where this is going to come to pass as well. Where persecution and us being thrown into these FEMA camps is ultimately going to take place, man. We're in this time as well, but I want to grab that word devil again, just to build, right? To make the point. There's a Strong's G 1228, and right here it says a metaphor, right, applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him, right? So again, it's speaking on, Esau Edom, like the self-proclaimed so-called white man, the physical counterpart of that spiritual demon Satan, right? So going back to 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, right? We'll read that word, for Satan again, right? Goes into that passage. Yeah. Oh, wrong verse. Right? Salakia. Strong's G 4567. It says right here again at the top, it says an adversary, one who opposes another in purpose or an act. And dropping down to the very bottom, right, it says a Satan-like man, right? So again, that's speaking on Esau Edom, right, our adversary, right, the adversary of Yahweh, Bahashem Shai. Right, now let's go to that word devices, right, which is Strong's G 3540. It says a mental perception, thought, and evil purpose, right? So again, we're not ignorant of his evil intent on why he's doing certain things, right? Such as we're seeing in this article. Matter of fact, let's go back to it, right? It says the U.S. government seeks smart surveillance clothing, man. Like, why do you need, clothing to be, what they say, smart, right? Smart clothing. Why do we need that, man? And it all goes back to the control, which we're gonna grab. I want to read this article first. It's real small, real short, 4 paragraphs, right? It says a program being developed under the IARPA, the research and development leg of the ODNI, which oversees the IC, which you can read all that, right? The little abbreviations, right? It tells you what it is right before the abbreviation, right? It says is seeking to create active smart textiles featuring sensors, cameras, and wires woven into garments, right? Your clothing, your shirts, your pants, right? And it goes into it. This is the U.S. government program dubbed the Smart ePANTS envisions clothing such as shirts, pants, and underwear, for instance, that records audio and video of the wearer's surroundings and that track their location via a geolocation sensor, right? So again, they're telling you, right, what they're going to be using it for, man, right? To be able to track, right, to track you, to be able to see what's going on around you, again, main point, right, to be able to pinpoint your location, man, because again, with Esau Edom, it's all about control, right? Continuing on, it says with the potential to be with the potential to be the intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance systems of the future, the ASTs are expected to be washable, stretchable, bendable, and comfortable, right? It says organizations already awarded the Smart ePANTS research contract include Massachusetts Institute of Technology, SRI International, and Nautilus Defense, Leidos Inc., and Arete, or however you say that name, right? So you already got people working on this, man. The whole thing is to connect people, right? Esau's agenda, right? His, Agenda 2023, Agenda 2030, like everything goes back to, even how they try to, dupe you people, man, to believe that the Democrats and the Republicans are, two different parties, right? To make America great or build back better, right? It's all the same agenda, man. That's why it really don't matter who's in office, man. Because at the end of the day, they're all gonna bring and strive forth, and push the agenda of the elites, man. Those that are over them, man. It all goes back to connecting people into, the IoT, right? The Internet of Things, which will then allow for Esau Edom to be able to track, trace, and control everything that is being said, done, and whatever you do, man. Let's go to here, right? Because again, they, and they've been doing it, right, with your with your Facebooks and your different right here, your Facebook, right? You're able to post a picture and it tells you, and it gathers up the data. This is where you've been, by places by the things that you post, right? And you accepting and allowing, these apps and stuff like that to have that permission within your, to gather up data within your phone and this, that, and the third, again, as well as these different, social media sites and so on and so forth. They're all, basically, they're tracking you, man. That's what Esau Edom does. He's a fucking predator, man. This is Psalms 56:6. It says they gather themselves together. They hide themselves, right, man? Right? Because Esau Edom does this secretly, man. Well, he puts it out there, but yet he does it behind scenes, right? The average person doesn't know that, man. The average person isn't paying attention to that, right? It says they mark my steps, right? They're tracing our steps, right? They're sitting here gathering up that data, right? To be able to track and trace us and see what's going on in all aspects of our lives, man, right? And this is ultimately the next step of that, right? This is just the next step, which again, Esau Edom works in gradualism, So he's working his way towards what? The MO to the TB, which is the RFID micro C hit, man. You know, it says that, it says they mark my steps when they wait for my soul. That's right, man. All right, so let's go to this right quick. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. So again, it's all about control, right? Edom wants to be the Most High, right? You know, he has his scholars, right, read the scriptures, and you know, and you know, every time, right, he hears about how the Most High has control of all things, right, and Esau's like, no, I want that. I'm the Most High. We don't need the Most High. The Most High is dead, right? I am the Most High, right? That's his mentality, man, right? He be encouraging himself in that, man, you know. You know, that's how this damn devil is, man. He truly believes that he is the Most High, but he's not. He's just man. You know, the Lord is, you know, scriptures say that the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. You know, so the Lord is deceiving this damn devil, you know, which is ultimately beautiful, man. You know, because that's going to make his fall, right, going to be that much harder, man. You know, and we can't wait for that, man. You know, we can't wait, because again, you know, once the next major prophecy ultimately comes to pass, which is what, right, the forcing, right, the pushing of the charagma, right, as we read, right, in Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16, right, it says, and he causeth all, right? When you go into that word in the blue letter, it goes into what? To make, to force, right? So he's going to force people to do what? Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, right? Which you go into that word in the Greek, it's charagma, right? Which is an imprinted mark, something that's stamped in you, man, right? Which you know is the RFID microchip, as well as, you know, that brain chip that, you know, Elon Musk and these other biotech companies are creating, right? It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this is the next major prophecy that's going to come to pass, man. You know, and again, we're starting to see those steps, right, being taken, right, towards, you know, the implementation of the RFID the true RFID microchip. Again, this is just another step, man. You know, and who knows, Esau might make it to where, you know, this ultimately, you know, everything kind of just works together, man. You know, everything kind of just works together. You know, the whole goal is to connect everybody to the IoT, so that way he has full control over where you're at, what you do, and if you ultimately go outside of what he wants you to do, to be able to have those devices be able to release some kind of chemical, right, that will ultimately delete you, man. You know, Esau wants to have that ability, man. You know, and this is why we see, you know, this is why, you know, we speak out on these things, man. You know, because again, this is just showing you, hey, we're one step closer, right, to Jacob's trouble, which means we're one step closer to salvation, right? Because Jacob's trouble has to pop off, then World War III, and then the deliverance, man. You know, so rejoice when you see these things, man, right? Lord, yeah, man, we're not afraid of these evil tidings, man, because we know Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is the one that's in control, man, right? We put our trust and belief in him, right? Not in man, you know? So this is coming down the pipe, man. Just keep your eyes open, man. We're in that time, you know? You know, end it with this, Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, right, man? And again, we're in that time, you know, that this Esau's about to, you know, really go hard and push this charagma, man, right? So stay prepared, man. Stay ready, right? You know, but people say in the world, man, you know, stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. And that's absolutely true, you know? And how much more us that are of the household of faith, that have this truth, that have this knowledge, how much more should we be prepared, man? You know, through the Spirit. You know, a lot of these people, 2/3 of Israel are spiritually dead, and you got a lot of these, you know, of these other nations, especially Esau, that are like doomsday preppers, man. Hey, through the Spirit, man, we are to be more prepared in the Spirit than they are physically in the carnal, man. You know, and we do that by taking heed to this word, man. Getting right with Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai and applying the scriptures to the best of our ability, man. You know, Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be a stability of thy times, man. You know, you can have all that food, you can have all that water stored up, right? But this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, right, will allow for you to be better prepared than that, man. You know, so continue to stay prepared, man. Taking heed to this word, doing what, being obedient unto Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai in this time, man. You know, Because we're almost out of here, man. Shit's about to hit the fan, but it has to hit the fan before we can get out of here, man. You know? So with that, Lord will, you know, is edifying. Lord will, it can give you a swift kick in the butt, man. You know, get right, man. You know, so with that, Lord will is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash, double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone. Till next time I say shalom.